You know, it took me a long time to understand what true confidence really is. What's going on, my brothers and sisters around the world? It's your boy Terrell Humphrey, and today we're talking about confidence. We're talking about true confidence and why it's so important to identify what confidence is. Why it's so vital. Why it's so important to even say I can become this as well. Why is it key that that we try to become the best version of ourselves? See, here's the thing: confidence lies within. Right? We're able to identify because we're able to identify who we are. Here's the misconstrued conception of confidence. We can't have it. I don't know how I can have it. I don't know what it is. I don't believe it even exists. See, here's the thing. Confidence comes from your environment and the way you're able to adapt to your environment. It takes time. Here's why I say this. Growing up, my confidence was instilled when I was playing football. Right? So I felt like I can do anything on the field. I could run the ball, well, minus throw and block. Okay, I wasn't the best. I couldn't throw the ball. However, I can run, I can hit. I was there. I was present. My confidence was instilled out to play, out to play, out to play, out to play, because I knew that if I just give my all out, whatever happens, happens. Whatever don't happen, happens. One thing that my coaches used to always say in football is focus on the next play. Focus on the next play. Focus on the next play. But what is this translating to? What does this actually mean? So when things go good, when things go bad, you have to focus on what your next move is. So it becomes difficult because we don't put the time and effort to identify what just happened, what just took place, and why it took place at that time. So when I started to learn more about me and my capabilities, I became dominant on the field. I became the star on the field. Right about a star, I'm just really talking about. I made a big impact on the field every time I stepped foot on it, because I just really believe I believed in myself. My mama instilled greatness in us. My mama did a phenomenal job raising us. Confidence came from just her believing in us, her supporting us, which instilled that in us as well. So when you support somebody as much as you believe in them, you're helping the confidence get built. This past weekend, I had the pleasure, the honor, and the most uh, grateful opportunity that I ever was in front of. I was able to hear my brother Tim Campbell speak. That's his Instagram tag. If you haven't followed Tim yet, please go follow Tim Campbell Speaks at Tim Campbell Speaks on Instagram, and make sure y'all follow him and tag and just watch his journey, watch his story, just learn from him. I had the pleasure to sit in the room and listen to this man's speech. Correction, I had the pleasure to record this man speech while he's giving it. See, here's the thing. When you know you have it, you got it. When you know you got it, you got it. But how do you know you got it if you don't believe you got it? Right? So me being in the room with Tim just really showed me how much confidence he has within himself. This confidence came over time. It didn't happen overnight. However, it came over time. So I'm just listening. I'm listening to him. I'm watching him. I'm watching him how he maneuver around a crowd. Excuse me. So to give some context, he was speaking at an event for Children's Hospital, I believe. Don't quote me on it. I could be wrong. However, he was speaking at an event. He was the keynote speaker, and when he got up, his presence was felt because he demanded his presence be felt. So the same with me in football. My I demanded my presence to be felt. It doesn't matter how big and tall you are. It just all it comes to how much of a belief do you have within yourself? How much confidence is instilling you? So as I'm watching Tim just really give his speech, you can tell he's been he's been doing it for a while. You can tell he's experienced. You can tell he's confident. You can tell he believes in himself. In himself. What did this speech teach me? When you practice your craft so much, it becomes second nature. But second nature can only get you so far if you're not constantly working on it. Okay? This is why understanding who you are is so vital. Tim understand who he is. I understand who I am. When I was playing football in high school, I understood who I wanted to become because I saw that. Shout out to Malcolm Williams and Andrew Adams. Y'all showed me what I can become because they had confidence, right? They had confidence, but it's the way they carried their confidence that really made me follow them. Humble, right? Modest, down to earth, got a personality. So when you know you got it, what you doing to help other people? See, that's where that confidence come in there. It's not cocky, absolutely not. It's not cocky. Don't get it misconstrued of saying that you're just cocky, you're just cocky, you're just cocky. Absolutely not. See, what happens behind closed doors a lot of time doesn't get brought to light until it is time for it to be shown. So it's not cocky. What it is confident. It's confident, confident, confident. How can we instill this confidence within our audience if we don't have it within ourselves? As I'm watching Tim really give his speech, I'm actually like the cameraman. I'm giving him some good angles to where he can see it and play back and get some clips and post it on Instagram. Like I'm supporting him. Like it's me speaking, but it's not me speaking. It's him. It's his gig. It's his platform. But I want to support him so much because I believe and I see the confidence that he is instilling in other people. So when you work on yourself, you need to work on yourself. You need to be isolated to a point to where you focus more on yourself. You focus more on your dream. You focus more on your aspirations. You focus more on everything that you want to accomplish. But why is this important? Because the more you focus more, the more time and effort you put into yourself, the more you're able to attract the people that's like you. Okay? A lot of times people not gonna understand. People not gonna get what you're doing. That is okay. It's not meant for them to understand. What it is meant for is for people that understand your language, that understand your lingo, that understand everything that you're doing to say, I want to be a part of his or her journey as well. I want to be a part of his or her journey as well. How can I do that? First off, you got to realize it's not going to always be about you. It doesn't have to be about you. If you have a friend, if you have a partner, a brother, a sister, whatever, that's pursuing their dreams and they invite you to the event, man, go all out. Go all out by supporting. By supporting. Be their number one fan. Support, 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 support. Support is so big because it boosts this, it not boosts this, it boosts your confidence. And before Tim got up and spoke, it was this young lady speaking. I can't remember her name. I can't remember her exact name, but she asked the question, what do we as people need as we're going along the journey? One young lady raised her hand. She was like, support. Support. It was like, I was like, wow. Even with high schoolers or middle schoolers, or I think it was either middle school or high school, they understand how big support is. But how come when we get at the adult age, we forget all about that, right? I've learned support the next person like it's you on that stage, or it's you on the field, or it's you on a video, or it's you doing anything. Support that person to the utmost because you're helping his confidence getting instilled in him within himself as well. I'm not saying I made a factor because I didn't make a factor at all. I didn't even do nothing. I just recorded. But when you know you got it, you got it. It's the way you carry yourself. It's your dialect. It's the way you not handle. It's the way you're able to control the audience. It's the way you maneuver. It's what you say. It's how you say it. It's what you deliver. And it's how you make people feel. I've learned in order to keep excelling at the level that I'm reaching, I have to keep getting educated. I have to keep meeting new people. I have to keep putting myself out there. I have to keep being uncomfortable because the second I get comfortable is the second I have to regress everything. There's a level of understanding that we have to instill in ourselves. Confidence comes from belief. Can nobody tell me who I am, because I have to know who I am before anybody else can tell me what. Because first off, they don't know. They don't know who exactly I am. That is okay. I put the time, the effort, the pain, the struggling, and the dedication to find out who I am. So who am I? My name is Terrell Humphrey, and I am aspiring to become the best transformational speaker there is. I want to help the masses believe in themselves. I want to help the masses instill confidence within themselves. And I want to help the masses develop personal development. Personal development is a vague niche, vague word, vague statement. But however, if you don't put all these steps to become the best version of yourself, you will never become the best version of yourself. It starts with yourself. It starts with who you believe you are. Who starts with who you think you can become. It starts with your environment. It starts with what you're learning. It starts with what you've been prolonging this whole time. It start with everything. It start with awareness, right? Procrastination, time, delayed time, everything that we as one are dealing with internally. Guess how many people are dealing with the same thing, right? So confidence, to recap the video, confidence is something that gets instilled in you over time, over experience, over your belief, over your efforts, over your trials, over your errors, over the good, over the bad, over all these attributes that you're accumulating to become a one person. Confidence shows. Confidence it is exuded throughout the room. Confidence is key. Confidence is key. You know how many no's I done got? You know how many yeses I done got? Surely enough, less than no's. But the no's made me stronger. It's not no, it's like next opportunity. Who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to be in contact with? Why am I in contact with them? Why? Don't ask why. Ask how can I get in contact with them? If you got value from this video and you feel that you really understand what confidence really is, click this video right here to watch more, and I'll see you there.